Howdy, everybody. It's been quite a while since I've been on here. It's been quite a busy adventure since the last time we've talked here. And I hope you all have been doing well despite the holiday season and storms and whatever else you got going on. Speaking of storms, up here in Northern California where I'm at, it is very, very stormy. But we got to make the best of it. And we can only leave it in the Lord and in His hands, of course. Hope everyone's been doing well. I know I just wanted to come on here. It's been a while again since I've updated. But to start off with, I do want to share some news that I have started my program as of this month. In October, I went to a meeting where they finally allowed me to commence my program, where I had to go in and go through the orientation, all the boring stuff, sign paperwork, the whole drill. Anyhow, I won't bore you with much detail, but I do want to mention that we have been going despite everything. Of course, I've traveled, as some of you know, I've traveled to Michigan for the summer blind bikers camp, and that went well. And I also went to San Francisco for a week where I spent time learning some different skills, if you must, for cane traveling and home improvement or home daily living skills, all that great stuff. So, yeah, it's been quite an interesting update here, or interesting few months since we last talked. School's been really boggling me down. I wouldn't say kicking my butt, but it's been really boggling me down. I've been, of course, flooded with lots of readings, lots of papers, exams, quizzes, you name it. It's one of those deals where there's just a never-ending moment. Uh, it's just one of those things where you have to go along with it if you want to succeed in life. The problem with the school is I had to, of course, prove that I can manage myself and I can handle what I got to handle. And don't mind me, that was my little device, which I forgot to unplug. But hey, we got to make things do as, again, I didn't have a specific outline planned here. School's been kicking my butt in the sense that I cannot have a grade lower than a B as a master's student. So anything lower than a B, I get placed on academic probation, which basically means that they give you some time to really clean up your act and improve on your grade. And if you don't show progress, then they have the right to politely dismiss you, or should I say academically disqualify you from the system. So I've been trying to keep afloat despite everything. I guess some bummer news I will share is, as some of you know, I was very close to a friend who I once called Sis or Sissy, um, but due to some, should I say, some unwarranted uh, issues that I won't necessarily get into because it's not relevant, but I'll just say due to some warranted issues and disagreements and other things that came into play, I felt it was best to part ways. And all I can do is wish her the best. I don't wish anything good or bad on people. If people want to do that towards me, then that's their own prerogative. All I can do is pray for the situation and hope that the Lord guides us through all this, and wish her the best in whatever happens. It's been about a few months, but uh, that's the bummer news. But, keep in mind that just because we don't talk doesn't necessarily mean that I don't think of her, because truthfully, I will give credit where credit is due. If it wasn't for her, and if it wasn't for the fact that she got me set up with an advisor to start off with, I wouldn't be in the position where I'm in today, starting my degree. So I do owe her credit in that aspect, in the sense that she made sure that I had what I needed, and she made sure that she fought for me. It was a long fight. She fought for me, and she made sure that I had an advisor who was going to get me going and was always on task. And needing assistance when needed, and I all I can say is I'll just pray for the situation. And again, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be in the position where I'm at. Uh, Also, I've got a switch of advisors many times, and finally the school's stepping in, and they're basically saying that I don't need to be dealing with stuff like that because I have other things going on. And when people give me mismatched information or lack thereof communication from advisors, they felt that I needed somebody more experienced and on top of things. So as of yesterday, they have given me a new advisor. So hopefully things will finally settle down with the whole roller coaster of the school effect. So what's next for me? Depending on how things go, uh, summer may be my last camp for Blind Bikers Camp. And I say this because in September I start my hours, assuming that things go well, which God willing, I hope they do. So in September I start my hours, so a lot of it's going to depend on whether or not I get time out from the practicum or the hours or the sponsoring agent, just everything. It all depends on lots of logistics, but I hope to go to Michigan more often and see where this goes. And also, I hope to graduate on time. Uh, as of now, I guess the latest will be August of 2026 when I graduate, or maybe it could be sooner. We could only hope and pray, and I ask for well wishes, thoughts, prayers towards the situation that I mentioned, whether it's my schooling, whether it's the unspoken situation that basically warranted me to say enough was enough, and everything as far as me and Sissy goes, and send her your well wishes, thoughts, prayers, and hopefully, if it's in God's will, we will sit down and talk and hash things out, and that's how I will end it. Anyhow, I don't want to bore you much, but I just wanted to come on and say that I'm here, I'm alive, just been busy to reach out. As always, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Sending you lots of love, respect, and care. And may you have an awesome holiday season if I don't come back and talk to you all. Be safe. May God bless each and one of you. And we will see you next time.